Welcome to this Shoutcast. My name is Tash. I'm going to be covering this match between DorianGrey, the blue Terran player, and Liquid, the red Protoss player. This match is on Scrap Station, and this match was actually sent to me by Dorian, who is a friend of mine, and it had some great tactics in it, and I thought people would like to see it. So, here it is. I'll let you know right off the bat, I've seen the match already, and Liquid is clearly not an experienced Protoss player, possibly played some in StarCraft 1, but he does not use Warp Gate in the entire match, so I know that's going to seem kind of laughable, but in any case, Dorian does show off some great tactics to use against Protoss, so that's kind of the focus of this Shoutcast here. Dorian dropping down a supply depot across the front there and sending out a scout. Scout's going to grab this Xel'Naga watchtower, and then looks like he's heading for the next one. Just kind of getting a good view of the map right off the bat. We do have the assimilator going down before Gateway. Kind of not a very standard build. Sometimes can be a good thing to get the gas early so that you can get your stalkers out once your gateway goes down and your cybernetics core is down, especially against Terran with their early ranged units. Refinery going down and bunker almost complete here. SCV's making his way up the other side of the map and approaching Liquid's base. So he barely gets into the base here, and then looks like he's making a turn heading down into this corner, and in this corner, if we look at Liquid's view, he cannot see that SCV at all. And this probe here is looking around. I think he's trying to figure out where that SCV went and not spotting him. He does not... I don't think he makes a complete circuit here, and so never looked down in this corner, just thought the SCV would be going straight for the back, and wasn't suspecting anything here. So meanwhile, we've got a barracks laying down, so we're going to see some early harassment here, or maybe just trying to push in with this barracks right into the base and finish the game off early. At the same time, we're fencing off the front here with a bunker. Barracks is producing Marines. We have an engineering bay down early so that he can lay down missile turrets, which is an important defense on this map to get some anti-air up. With this short air distance, makes it very easy to send Void Rays, Phoenixes, anything air, maybe drop ships across. It's very important to get that covered and not be caught. The barracks is almost done here, and we have several Marines training out. Now, Dorian is actually 1919 on supply, and that supply lock is going to really get in the way of this early harassment. We have a Marine that's just sitting there not able to train, and the two supply depots almost finished. So that definitely getting in the way here of this early harassment. And we have 5 zealots out. Those zealots will be able to cut through stuff fairly quick, so I think we really need more Marines out in order to make this early harassment effective. Had a missile turret out, which is a little unusual. Doesn't seem like it would really do much in this situation. Liquid's now taking damage from this bunker now on that pylon, which now he knows what's going on. He's coming over here with the zealots. There's just too many zealots. They are eating through that bunker really fast. SCV trying to repair, not going to be able to do it. Zealots cutting through it. Marines exposed. Zealots eat right through them, and they are going to work on that missile turret. Barracks going up and flying away. No stalkers are out, so that barracks will be able to live for another day. So that early harassment is not going to happen, but definitely a great try, and Liquid was almost completely caught by that. If maybe there'd been a few more Marines, maybe 2 bunkers, then I think that probably would have been an early game over. Barracks is going to fly in here, I think, and see, and I think he spotted that Yep, he spotted that photon cannon and just said, nope, that's not for me, I'm taking off, and that was that. We have a second command center going down now, converting to orbital command on the main. Engineering Bay is researching weapons level 1, and we have reactor out on a lot of Marines training up. I know Dorian really likes to use like a big Marine ball with some Marauders. It's worked well for him against the Protoss players he's played against, namely me. I've always had fun combating that if I don't have Colossi out, and judging by the way that Liquid is training, I have a feeling it might be a very, very long time before we see that kind of unit coming out. This barracks is heading out, and where's that going? Looks like it's heading there. We're going to have a tech lab coming down, so we'll be able to start getting Marauders out. Factory's almost done. Don't think we'll see any Hellions there, so probably a tech lab coming off of that and training up siege tanks. Still running off of a single refinery here, but he does have a decent amount of gas. If we look at the income tab, it's sitting at similar levels. Looks like Liquid is just a little bit higher on minerals and a little bit higher on gas, but he's not making very great use of it here. There's only 4 stalkers down at this point, training up a lot of photon cannons. It seems like he's worried about stuff coming in on this side again. I think he should realize that that barracks is long gone, and it's not going to try to land again at this point in the game. Maybe should put down more photon cannons on the west side of his base to guard against a medevac dropship coming in. We now have a starport down, and the level 1 is finished researching, so we've got some damage boost on there. Barracks are sitting idle for now, and we are putting down some missile turrets to guard against some of the air units coming over. Always a real threat with Protoss on this map. They can easily bring some Phoenixes across and really abuse all of the harvesters in your opponent or in the enemy, or the Void Rays. Void Rays used a lot on this map by Protoss, just come across and absolutely destroy the Terrans. So we've got those missile turrets down, a little bit high on minerals. We are now training up some Marauders and some Marines to take advantage of that. Tech Lab is now down, and a Ghost Academy just finished building, and we're going right into cloaking research.